Okay, today we are playing a game on Dorado. We are in the Silver SR range, and we will be playing Tracer the entire way through. And because we are in Silver, we are not going to worry about our team comp too much, because when you're in low SR, it doesn't really matter beyond do you have a tank, do you have a healer. We got both those things. So we're just going to start the game. So as you can see, we're up to no good right at the start of the round, waiting to try and gank someone as they come out of one of the doorways. Now, unfortunately, the person we run into is Roadhog, which is not someone we're too likely to just pick off. We can harass him, but we have to be careful still. Oh, spotted the Zenyatta. Didn't go for the Zenyatta, I just went and harassed Roadhog a little bit more. So don't, jump over just yet, because Zen's Discord orb is still on us right now. So Zen knows if we do this, right? Well, we're assuming Zenyatta's paying attention, which we should assume, because we should assume the enemy's going to play well until we see otherwise. If he's paying attention, he knows, because he can see the Discord through the wall, and he sees us jump over the edge. Ergo, we're definitely going to come back around and behind him again. Now, he's in Silver. My man did not pay that much attention, but still, bear in mind. So, we could just go in this doorway and look for Zen, seeing as we've just already done a bunch of damage to him, but then we switch targets to Ashe over here, and she's currently full health. Zen was still nearly dead. And now we try and go for him, but by this point, the time's kind of already passed. We could have just gone for him immediately as soon as we came back around that doorway, and probably finished him off, because Roadhog would not have yet been in position to block us off. So we ended up dying, tripped over some Junkrat bombs, very sad, very tragic. It's fine, we're Tracer, we get back quite quickly. We've almost got Pulse Bomb built up. That's cool, you know, it's not exactly a huge money ultimate, because we don't have any, we don't have like a Zarya to combo it with, basically. But hey, it does mean we just get to kill someone, ideally, if whoever we choose. So, unfortunately, we've lost this checkpoint. I think our only tank is Orisa, and, you know, heaven knows that we're not going to be too impressed by an Orisa in Silver, right? So we're currently going around looking for people. We found Ashe again. Oh, Junkrat's also after us. We should be real careful when we're going for this one, just because Recall's still on cooldown right now. So if anything bad starts to happen to us, we don't have our Get Out ready to go, and we did almost end up dying to Junkrat. Now Recall's back up, so we don't have to worry about it so much. Infrasight gives us the heads up the Zenyatta's coming out. We come finish Zenyatta off. We're pretty good mechanically at the game. Way better than your average Silver Tracer. Which is, apparently the person's played a lot of first-person shooters, so I would hope we had an amount of accuracy already. So we're still out looking for people. We're just trying to really bully Zen right now. They are currently looking for us, because we've been an issue up until this point. We've been harassing people and killing people. Roadhog, I think, was looking right this way right there. Yeah, Roadhog's looking this way at us right now, so he sees us go for this maneuver, and he just hooks us and kills us. We gotta be careful when we do stuff around Roadhog, because, you see, he just sees us coming, and he's like, hey, stop that. We gotta be real careful when we do stuff around Roadhog, because he's got hard crowd control, so he can just stop us having any fun as soon as he decides to. Well, I mean, he does have to hit us. There is that caveat. He doesn't get to just decide we have no more fun, but he has a strong opinion on how much fun we're allowed to have. So we gotta be careful around that guy. If he's looking right at us, pretty much, we gotta be really careful about how aggressive we decide to go. Because Roadhog, he's a problem for Tracer. So here, we were gonna just shoot her, and then we decide to stick her. Just decide one way or the other before you start, because if we're gonna stick her, you don't want to shoot at her at all, because she'll die just from the pulse bomb. So shooting at her ahead of time does nothing except alert her to the fact that we're here, and then, well, she might dodge the shot. And if we're just gonna shoot her to death, don't use the pulse bomb either, because we're just gonna try and kill her. Don't, go in between the two choices, just pick one or the other and then go with that. And if we're gonna go with the stick, don't shoot at them ahead of time. Just creep up behind them and stick them. And then they don't even know. They've got no chance to react until it's too late, ideally. Someone might tell them, I guess. So, Roadhog at this point has pretty much got it in for us. He's going out of his way to try and stop us having any fun, which is, you know, correct of him to do. Zen, just big panic reaction. She's like, I don't want to die again, oh god, please. Just immediately uses trance. And now trance is gone, he's still out here, so we go for him, but team starts collecting around him. Oh god, recalled into a pretty scary spot. Roadhog did just try and hook us, but he missed that time. Did hear it, but he didn't hook us, so great. So they did see us go this way, so we should be real careful poking our face out, because again, he might be looking for us. Do we watch the kill cam? Was he looking for us? Yeah, he's looking for us. And hey, look, there we are. So we have to be really careful. Roadhog, like, definitely is actively trying to find us and kill us at this point. So we gotta be real careful. And I've said that about 5,000 times already, but we've gotta be really careful of what Roadhog's up to. Because he is pretty adamant about us not having any fun. So this is a pretty optimistic toss for my money, just because of how far we have to throw the pulse bomb. Tracer's got, like, the worst throw in the world. You know, Grandma can fucking pitch it from one end of the map to the other. Tracer does this weak underarm lob that goes, like, nowhere. You don't want to have to throw it at anyone. I personally like to just press my face into the person and then squash the pulse bomb right against them. Don't have to rely on the arc of the throw anymore. So, they're capturing this checkpoint. Our team got killed off over there. Very sad. We are, like, drawing a lot of pressure, but Roadhog... Oh, no. Roadhog's been doing a good job of, like, stymieing our attempts now. Now that he's actually actively looking for us, so... we were drawing a lot of aggro. We were applying a lot of pressure to the back line. I don't like doing that, just because now you've told Roadhog what we're doing, right? Because now Roadhog knows, oh fuck, Tracer's behind us. Oh, Tracer went that way. Well, there's only a few options Tracer can use now, because she's either going to go through this way or she's going to come back out the other way again. Either way, I know where Tracer is now. And Roadhog's already shown us that he's looking for us, so we really don't want to, like, let him know ahead of time. He's already looking for us. He's already, when we come around, he's already looking behind him. Like, where's Tracer? I know she's behind us somewhere. We dodged the hook this time. Now we don't have to actually worry about Roadhog anymore. We did use recall pretty early here. We haven't actually taken any damage. I guess we're just feeling scared when we decide to try and disengage, which is fair enough, but it doesn't really get us much of anywhere. And we used it while we were still pretty healthy. Oh, well, that guy's fucking dead now. And then we didn't have enough blinks to actually get back out again. So we ended up getting killed off. It's alright, everything's going fine still. Took a grenade to the face, have to use recall to heal. Fair enough. Okay, so we are next to Mercy right now. If you can, try and let the healer heal you instead, because they get ult charge off of you, whereas you picking up the health kit, nobody gets ult charge off of that. Not even Sombra anymore. So try and let the supports heal you if you can. You know, if it's a little bit more urgent, like I need health right now, fair enough. That's good. Cut her off at the pass, take the health kit from her, and then she's pretty fucked. But if you can, try and let the supports heal you instead, because then they get ult charge out of it. So we're after Junkrat right now. Junkrat went off kind of by himself. Almost got him. Could have just waited for the Discord to pop off of us, because we're still doing stuff with Discord on us right now, because we actually go back in line of sight again. Because it's actually almost off us. We've been here for like 2 seconds, and then we come across. So it's actually already almost off us, then we come back into line of sight again. Now I just saw him throw a Harmony Orb on Roadhog, so we've come into line of sight again. Like, the Discord orb could have just been off us, and it's pretty scary to do stuff while Discord is on you, because, hey, we're already a soft hero, right? If we would get one shot by something, we'd be pretty upset about it. So I don't like sticking tanks with Pulse Bomb. I was never a fan of it, and they nerfed it specifically to stop Tracers from doing this, because they nerfed the damage it did. I'll have to still kill a squishy target, but less good on tanks. And, like, someone like Roadhog has got to take a breather, so, like, he can also just negate a bunch of the damage and then heal it all up afterwards anyway. Like, I don't like sticking tanks. I prefer to stick squishy targets, because if you can get it on a squishy target reliably, it's pretty much just a guaranteed pick, which is pretty good. So we were going to go for Zen, but then we heard Junkrat use the tire, so obviously we come looking for him instead. Moira's using Coalescence. That's a waste. Her whole team's dead right now. Don't bother trying to fight the Coalescence, Moira. We don't have Pulse Bomb right now. That's pretty much... Unless we're a god in terms of aim, there's no point trying. We're better off just going down the hallway to try and get away from her instead of going, like, round this way. Oh, we killed Winston. Nice. That's always nice, isn't it? When you shoot someone and you're like, oh, they died! Wow! I didn't even realize they were so close to dying. So I can hear they've got a soldier now, which is, he's kind of scary for Tracer, because Helix Rocket's not that hard to hit, and it does a lot of damage. Hey, just managed to slide in and finish off the Zenyatta that time. So Roadhog's been doing a less good job of stopping us now, just because he's missed a bunch of hooks at this point. Hey, still gotta be careful what we do around Roadhog, because we did see him miss the hook over here. No, we haven't gone back far enough. We did see him miss a hook, right there. He missed that hook. So, but we've got to keep in mind roughly how long it's been since we saw Roadhog use his hook, right? Obviously, we're not going to have a perfect internal clock on this one. We're not timing it in the middle of a fight, but, hey, gotta be like, alright, it's been a little while now. Roadhog took 7-second cooldown. It's getting pretty close. Is it 7 seconds? That doesn't sound right. I think it's a little bit longer than 7 seconds. Is it 9 seconds? Hold on. Roadhog stats. By the way, here's how you do research, if any of you are curious. I hope people like Fox News and Kotaku are paying attention right now. So we've got... It's an 8-second cooldown. Yes. I said 7, I said 9. It was neither of those things. It was 8, of course. What a fool I was. You're like, oh, it's an 8-second cooldown? It's getting pretty close to being 8 seconds, so you gotta be careful at that point. Just walked up and, blinked up rather, and stuck. Soldier, can't out-heal that one. And just like that, Soldier was dead anyway. Fortunately, Roadhog didn't manage to one-shot us that time, so that was very nice of him. Oh, scary one to go for, because Roadhog was right there. Dodged the hook, though. Easy peasy, no problem. Go after the Winston as well, might as well. So, you know, we're a lot better than a Silver Tracer, right? This team won't counter Tracer. Who said that? Who is Discardo? It's not him. Discardo is Winston. Now, it's funny that he says that, though, because Roadhog has been going out of his way to try and hook us, and he was doing a really good job of it for the first little part of the round, but, he's, missed a few hooks at this point. We've dodged a few hooks, but, he's definitely been trying to counter us. Yeah, stick Zenyatta. Ooh, got Moira as well. 2 for the price of 1. Nice. Your Hog is? Yeah, exactly. Hog is doing a good job of countering us so far. He's been going out of his way to do so. Winston doesn't really counter Tracer. At least not. It's no hard counter. He's not going to kill us anytime soon. The best he can do is try and zone us. So, we almost got him. Not quite. Recall's down at this point, so it's pretty scary to stick around fighting over there. We go back out. Primal Rage wins. Like, look how much ult we gain off this guy. Because if Primal Rage wins to with Discord Orb on him right now. At 50%. And in 2 reloads, we gain like 50% right there. Nice. So good job feeding right there, Winston. Hey, you know, Trance doesn't stop Pulse Bomb. True enough. Yeah, we just went for Soldier and missed. Unfortunate. And then he doesn't go over it again. Weirdly enough, he decides not to run over it. And, oh, Earth Shattered. Genji's using Dragon Blade somewhere. There he is. Ooh, that got a little bit scary right there. Oh, Hammond. I mean, well, Recall's not going to heal us because we've been... I was like, Recall, when did Recall come up? But it's definitely not going to heal. It's been 30 health for a long time now. So we should not be anywhere near fighting right now. We should be going to try and heal up instead because, hey, just like a couple shots and we're dead. So, who acknowledged us? Who acknowledged how good we are? Widowmaker. Nice, nice. We are definitely a lot better than your average Silver Tracer. Better than the average, like... Mechanically speaking, at least, we're better than probably your average Platinum Tracer. What I would say has stood out to me the most so far is we haven't really respected Roadhog as much as we should have done. At least early on, it's gotten a little bit better as time's gone by. Didn't really need to recall just yet. We're still pretty healthy right now. Yeah, he already missed us with the volley shot. It didn't hit us, so, like, at that point, the big threat's kind of gone. Does take the Discord orb off of us, so there's no fear of us just getting, like, headshot kicked and killed or something like that, but, you know, I think we could have done it without using the recall, because now we don't have recall, and that means we just need to be way more cautious while we're doing stuff. Anyway, so we didn't die, come back around him, got Pulse Bomb built up again, really, oh god, oh, just punch her, we could have just punched her in here to finish her off. Because, right there, just like whip over and punch her as we're flying by, easy to hit. We finish her off though, regardless, hey. Missed Pulse Bomb again, so we're a little bit inaccurate with the Pulse Bomb. We haven't gotten many sticks so far. Or, there was that time we got the Zenyatta and the Moira, though, and that felt real good. So, anyway, they didn't get it to the end of the track. Great news. Hooray. Now we do have to get it to the end of the track, which can be an arduous experience, but hey. So, yeah, but what stood out the most over the first round is pretty much just not respecting Roadhog as much as we should have done early game. A little bit more so as we went by. Alright, Roadhog's kind of fucking us up. Better be a little bit more careful around the guy. But it took us, like, 2 checkpoints to really start, like, actively playing around him a little bit more. And even then, we, like, shot him in the back and gave ourselves away, right? So, like, even then. And we've missed Pulse Bomb a few times. And Overwatch as a game is really ultimate-centric. Like, if you're not getting much value out of your ultimate, especially, like, Tracer gets to use her ultimate a lot of times, it's a very fast-charging ultimate. If you're not getting that much value out of your ultimate over the entire course of a game, because you're either just, like, not building it up fast, or you're just kind of not getting much out of using it, then that's an issue for every hero, really. And, like, we haven't gotten too much value out of the Pulse Bomb so far. We got a couple of nice sticks, but, overall, we haven't gotten much out of Pulse Bomb. So Ana was all the way back there by herself. Very easy to just finish her off. We have seen that they have a Tracer. Not a Tracer. A Mercy. So when we kill someone, like, she's pretty far back right now, right? Mercy's gonna try and res the person, because she just sees someone die. Mercy's gonna try and res the person. So rather than going off right now to try and shoot other people, we just killed one of their healers. It was a good job, well done. Just maybe, like, wait around the corner a little bit. And wait to see if Mercy comes for her. Because I saw Mercy, she went up, like, over here, onto the high ground over here. So she's most likely to hop down this way and try to heal and try to res the Ana. So if we just wait here, just wait for Mercy to drop around, start resing, come around the corner, kill Mercy as well, then they've lost both their healers immediately. And maybe Mercy doesn't come down here. Maybe she sees us and decides not to go for the res, you know, one way or the other. Either way, we remove the opportunity for her to res anybody by just waiting next to the body for a little bit. They don't always die in a position where it's possible, because if they're, like, in the middle of the enemy team, and, like, we go in and we manage to drill someone to death and then blink out, you know, we're in the middle of the enemy team, we can't exactly just squat next to the corpse in their team waiting to see if Mercy goes for it, right? So they're not always in a position where you can do that. But if they got a Mercy and the person died somewhere where you can just kind of wait, just try and wait, see if you can catch the Mercy when she goes back to res someone as well. And, like, lower SRs, the Mercy is super not likely to know where you are or really pay that much attention, if we're honest, right? So pretty good odds in low SRs you pick off the Mercy as well, if you just squat next to the person's corpse and wait when you get the chance to. Because they'll go for that. Mercy players, they go for some pretty bad reses, so yeah. Just drill the Mercy to death. She just goes in a nice, convenient arc for us to finish her off. We did stick Reinhardt. I'm still not super stoked to stick a tank, but we just killed Mercy, so hey, we know one of the healers is missing at least, so we finish him off. Anyway, if you're gonna stick a tank, you do need to be pretty confident that you're gonna do follow-up damage, or your team's gonna do follow-up damage, to make it really worth it. So right now, we just shouldn't be going in. We're at a little over half health right now. It's not hard for Moira to hit you. Like, if I'm playing Moira, I play a lot of Moira. If I'm playing Moira and that Tracer's at half health and she goes in on me, like, look, we can see Moira's got her damage orb up right now. So he died to the dynamite. This Moira could have killed her by herself, because she could just sip, throw the damage orb, sip us, punch us, and then we're finished off, like, pretty much immediately. Like, so not hard for Moira to kill Tracer if the Tracer, like, doesn't respect Moira, pretty much. Because it's very easy for Moira to hit you. The tracking on her right click is really generous. Damage orb, not a precision attack, right? And then melee 30 damage. So if you go in, and she throws the damage orb, sips you a little bit, melee attack finishes you off. If you're at like 80, 90 health, she doesn't even need to sip you for like more than half a second, punch you and finish you off. So you gotta be real careful. I've killed a lot of Tracers because they just haven't respected that, like, they're very soft. Moira doesn't do a lot of damage, but if you only got 150 health, it ain't hard to do that much damage to you. So we almost killed Winston right there, but he got away. We at least farmed up a lot of ult charge off of him. We sit around for a long time waiting for this health kit. We could just go back to our team to get healed, or go find a different health kit instead, rather than squat on that health kit for all that time, because we had to wait kind of a long time, and we're looking to be, like, have as much uptime as possible, so we really want to avoid waiting as much as possible. We don't really ever want to just be sitting around waiting. We want to always be doing something. And, like, if we're going to come around this way anyway, right? We can come around here, take a slight detour, pick up that health kit, come back out, and then we have spent no time waiting around. We've always been actively doing something. So we managed to finish off Moira right there. Oh, Junkrat's up to no good over here. Hey, finished him off. We could have again squatted next to this bot, or at least near the body, to try and wait for her, but we see this happening. Because we see the divas here, but, like, I'm not too concerned about D.Va, so we could have again waited for the body over there. We end up picking off Junkrat because he decides to do that, so hey, works out, right? We killed someone else, come back over, start bullying them again. We even had Pulse Bomb, so we wouldn't have had to wait that long for the Mercy, because we could just see her coming, stick, and then go off and do something else. So we went for the stick right here. She's not going to be in this trap for much longer, right? Because we saw her in the trap the whole time. Look, she's in the trap right now. Oh, fuck, she's in the trap. So, you know, I gotta look at the whole screen. Because by the time we got over here, she was not going to be in that trap much longer. Shouldn't have gone for the stick at that point. So, hey, but you know what we're really good at doing? We're really good at left-clicking people. Mechanically, we're really good at the game. We are very good mechanically at the game. Tracking's great. Aim's good. Good stuff. That was... How healthy were we? Yeah, it's not really like the kind of health that you would expect to have to use recall at. Did we see her beforehand? No, she's not there right now. I saw her for like half a second after we finished reloading. Ash can kill you pretty fucking fast. Especially a Tracer, right? So, hey, sometimes you get fucked. What didn't really look like we had to disengage yet, just turns out we did because Ash was coming. So here's what I'm saying about the Moira, right? Like, you gotta be real confident. You gotta be real confident if you pick a fight with a Moira, because she'll out-sustain you, right? Tracer, Genji, and Sombra, if you don't do a good job of, like, execute well on killing that Moira will outlast you. Especially if she uses the healing orb as well. You gotta be careful. So we ended up using all our resources trying to fight Moira and failing to kill Moira. So we end up coming back out here, get killed. If you're not, like, we're pretty good mechanically, but, like, if you're gonna go for Moira, you gotta be real confident. Because, like, I play a lot of Moira, and, like, I've gotten into fights with, like, really good Tracer and Genji players, but if you don't execute really well when you're fighting Moira, it does not take a long time for Moira to kill you, because you're playing a pretty soft hero, and Moira's got a lot of sustain. So, if she's got her orb up when you go for her as well, and fade, like, good luck, right? Like, Moira will probably survive, so you've got to be real smooth on your execution. As Moira, I'm more afraid of Genji than Tracer, just because, like, Tracer, if Genji gets up behind me, Genji does a lot of burst damage, so he can kill me before I can react if he gets behind me and I don't notice him. I can hear someone moving around. I'm not sure who it was, though. It's Junkrat. You can tell by the way they're moving it, because I can hear him limping with his peg leg. So we've come up on... Ash. Ash was badly out of position, so she did not escape. They are all, like, real close together right now, so it's pretty hard for us to go in and kill someone. Didn't manage to kill the Mercy. She's in Valkyrie, so it's a lot harder. Bubble, super inconvenient. I can hear Junkrat using the tire. Did better job executing that time. We killed Moira. Getting into a scuffle with Baby Diva. Baby Diva's kind of a scary one, just because she's hard to hit, but hey, if we're right next to her, no problem. Like, look how good we are at the game mechanically, right? Like, look at this. Oh! Oh! One-clipped Mercy from pretty far away. Like, we're so good mechanically at the game. Highlight requested. Unfortunately, we aren't hurt, so we couldn't just pick it up immediately. Yeah. What a mess. Alright, we got her. We got her. Winston's coming back now. There he goes. Alright, great. Elevator music is playing in my head. Don't worry about it right there. Little does he know. We aren't on a Smurf. I've been informed from the email. We aren't a Smurf. If you watch the guy's kill cam though, especially with like what happened right outside, you'd be like, holy shit, this guy's a Smurf. Ooh, shots. Took us a little bit of time to figure that one out. It's like, saw the bullet go in front of us, right? Oh shit! Oh fuck! She's shooting at us. Oh god. Took us a little bit of time to react. Widow killed her, though, so no problem. Nah, we don't have to worry about her. We can just come around the backside. Diva threw that pretty far. We could have gone harder right now. Like, that's probably going to go around the corner, looking at it, right? Or we can at least blink up to the corner ahead of us and, like, scope it out, see where it's going to land. Because if we can go really hard right now, like, we've definitely got the skills to do it. Like, if we go really hard right now, we might be able to kill Diva before she gets to call her mech off of the self-destruct again. And we go for her. Hey, Widow did the job for us. No problem. Yeah, Mercy goes for it. We're still pretty close at the time, but we don't manage to kill her before she gets the res off, unfortunately. Don't bother shooting at someone this far away, because, like, us shooting this person from that far away, it does, like, nothing. We did, like, less than 10 damage to that person, right? So we gained nothing out of doing that, but we did just tell the person we're behind them, right? Again, you know, going back to what we did with Roadhog earlier, we gained nothing really from shooting the guy, except give away the fact that we're over here to that person. And I mean, we've been fighting over here for a while, so they can know regardless of that, but we're in silver. The guy is not paying attention. No communications happening. That guy probably didn't know until we shot them. Ended up not mattering. Can matter. Just bear in mind. So we've got Pulse Bomb built up. Quite a few people on our team are dead right now, so I'm a little hesitant to want to go for this, using it right now, because we saw Widow die right there, right in front of us, and who else was it that died? Junkrat died right there. So we're missing 2 people right now, and we're really close to the enemy team spawn, so I'm not going to go for a stick unless I have, like, a great opportunity to try and kill, like, 3 people, right? And, like, sticking Moira, Moira's a scary one to stick unless you know that her Fade is on cooldown. So you gotta bear in mind, like, have I seen Moira use Fade? Yes, no. If no, be careful when you stick her, because if she has Fade, it's just free. She gets out of it. But, like, because 2 of our team are dead, and, like, they've got a huge spawn advantage on us, I'm not gonna go for a stick unless I see a real good opportunity to kill, like, 3 people with the Pulse Bomb. Just because we're at a numbers disadvantage, and they've got the spawn advantage, because their spawn is right fucking here. So, Widowmaker just killed a bunch of people on the enemy team. Ooh. Hey, didn't go for us. Nice, that means we get to kill him. And, his tire killed our Junkrat's tire. Not great, is it? Hard one to stick Moira while she's using Coalescence, I'll give you that. But if you don't stick her, it doesn't work. So again, it's one of those things where you gotta be pretty confident you're gonna stick her. Because she is moving pretty fast, so... And if you don't stick her, she lives. She's got the speed boost. She'll get away from the Pulse Bomb. Unless she's just, like, asleep at the wheel, which, you know, definitely happens. So, a lot of our team are regrouping right now, so we do have to be careful about going this aggro, because The thing to bear in mind when you're flanking people is that, like, we're flanking right now, our teammates are, like, still regrouping over by the main gate right now, so us flanking, like, it's gonna draw some aggro back, but if our team isn't in position yet to capitalize on the aggro we've drawn away from the front line, then us doing it kind of doesn't really accomplish too much. So if your team's not there, and like if our front line isn't there to occupy their front line, they can just all turn around and focus us, which is what you're seeing right now. Like, they're all turning around to look at us because nobody else was there to distract them yet, and we end up having to use recall really early. Now, fortunately, hey, don't stand perfectly still, as Ash just found out right there. But be careful when doing stuff while your front line is in position, because they're not in position to capitalize on it yet, and they're not there to draw aggro from their front line, so they can just turn around and focus you. Didn't matter in this circumstance, can matter, so be careful. You know, bear in mind where your team is. Even if you're playing like an independent hero like Tracer or Genji, you still have to pay attention to where your teammates are. So we had recall, just didn't push it in time. Ash's bomb is, like, pretty much gonna straight up kill Tracer, so, like, if she can get a follow-up shot on you, you're dead. Gotta be ready to, like, recall at a moment's notice. So now you gotta come all the way back. We're playing Tracer, so we can get back pretty fast. Our team's not exactly doing terribly in our absence. Fortunately, Widowmaker's also pretty good, so, you know, they got something while we're getting back. Back now. Oh, Winston's using Primal Rage. We gotta be real careful we don't C9 the point right now. Because, that's definitely something that can happen, especially while Winston's using Primal Rage and pushing people away from it at the same time. Used Recall a little early, because we're pretty much full health when we push the button, so we didn't get a huge amount of value out of the cooldown right there. Did Reinhardt also use Earth Shatter? Yeah, Reinhardt also just used Earth Shatter, so it only actually hit 2 people, it looks like, but also less scary at that point. So we stick the mech trying to get D.Va when she pops out of it. We don't time that quite right. D.Va manages to get away. You know, good idea, it does work. I'm not usually too excited to stick the baby D.Va, because when she's out of mech, she's kind of not much of a hero anymore, but fair enough, we just messed it up. Still got Junkrat regardless. Our stats are really good. Oh, video ended, just like that, right there. So, what we got? No, I hate Skyrim. Walmart Gaming PC, how to do everything wrong. Flat Earth Leader gets his best 5 points ruined. That's not exactly hard. You still haven't watched that video. Top 10 best mini, regular, and raid bosses to farm in Borderlands 2. I mean, I guess I watched the Borderlands 3 trailer, so I guess it's not completely unprecedented. Yes, he has returned. The Horde Showdown, a massive impact on the future. I don't play World of Warcraft. I like speedruns, so, you know, that's not off base. 15 strange rules every Saiyan has to follow in Dragon Ball. Can we not show Goku with the beard? It's a very cursed image. I hate RuneScape, also. So, you know, we're not very on point today, Google algorithm right there. So, you know, fix that shit. So we are very good at the game. Mechanically speaking, at least. So, what stood out the most was just kind of not I said it earlier, not respecting Roadhog earlier. We really didn't get a lot of value out of Pulse Bomb in this game. We got a couple good sticks in there, but, like, for the most part, like, we threw Pulse Bomb a lot of times, and, like, we didn't have a great ratio, so ult execution, definitely something to pay attention to, because Overwatch revolves around ultimates a lot. Like, if you're not good at ult execution, you are, like, missing out on, like, 50% of your hero, at least. Maybe more, because if you're playing Genji, Dragon Blade is, like, 80% of your ultimate. Tracer isn't, like, solely dependent on Pulse Bomb, right? Like, Tracer by herself is still very scary, but, again, if you're not getting value out of your ultimate in Overwatch, something's wrong. Recalled a little, ahead of time a couple of times, but that wasn't a particularly big thing. And, we only saw, like, one real instance of it, but, like, doing stuff while our team wasn't really in position to draw aggro or capitalize on the opportunities we were making. Also something to bear in mind. Harder to do in, like, Silver, because your teammates are less reliable. Very bad at regrouping, but still also something to bear in mind. But, I mean, broadly speaking, we're really good at the game mechanically, so, just, like, being better at ult execution and, like, respecting people a little bit more early on, just based off their hero pick, will probably give big returns, because, like, we started respecting Roadhog more as time went by, but, like, we, like, for 2 checkpoints, we just, like, didn't really worry about Roadhog too much, and, like, as soon as that happened, we suddenly were doing nothing for a large span of time in there, because, like, right towards the end of the first checkpoint, and then for most of the second checkpoint, Roadhog pretty much locked us down, and that meant we just didn't contribute much to the team overall for, like, 2 checkpoints just about, which is not good, not great. So, there you go. That's what I got for you. I don't think there was anything in the email specifically. Let me just check it out. No, just like, you know, generic, can you help me out stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, so there you go. That's what I got for you. So thank you very much for watching if you did. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer. If you haven't already, you can join our Discord and ask questions more directly and have a conversation about them, or just shitpost with us. Start streaming on Twitch Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, 7 p.m. till 10 or 11 EST, usually 11. There's a link to the channel in the description. And if you managed to make it all the way through the video and somehow still enjoyed it, please like the video and subscribe for more content of middling quality in the future. And I hope you found the video helpful.